David Green and Javonte Brown. And for the Brown Bears, their starters tonight. We'll take a look at them on your screen here in just a moment. Kino Lilly Jr., Lindell Errold, Malcolm Risby Jefferson, Aaron Cooley, and Landon Lewis. Tonight's officials, Lamar Simpson, Nathan Farrell, and John Cowell Jr. Bears in the home whites, Brown uniforms, red trim. Rhode in the Rhode navy blue uniforms with the white numerals and the Rhode blue trim. And we are underway. Opening tap controlled by Rhode Island. Here's Sebastian Thomas with the basketball. Gets it up top to Green. They pump it down low quickly. And we're going to get a foul very early on here by the Bears. And it's going to be on Lindell Errold. They try to pump it down low to Javonte Brown, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Right off the bat, they would like to get Landon Lewis in foul trouble. Landon's been a real force for the Brown Bears. And Archie Miller trying to exploit a little bit of a size advantage right there.
Brown, a 59% free throw shooter, hits the first one. He had 1 point and 4 rebounds in the win over Providence on Saturday, 69-63.
Averaging almost 10 points a game and almost 6 rebounds a game for the Rams. Makes them both.
And Brown puts the Rams up 2-0. And now the Bears of the basketball for the first time. Here's Lilly, the Bears' leading scorer, averaging 20 per game. Gets it to Cooley on the right wing, and now up top, Lewis. Lilly off the screen. Gets it to Cooley, stolen away. David Green brings it back the other way, takes it all the way in and misses it. And the rebound, Green gets it. Out to Sebastian Thomas.
What a year Thomas is having, Scott.
He's been terrific. Again, went to Albany, led the America East in scoring last year, transferred back to URI, and has been sensational for the Rams. The right side three by Jamarcus Lawrence. He shoots it at 40% from beyond the arc. Quick start for the Rams. They lead at 5-0.
And Jamarcus Lawrence is 6'3". He's playing Kino Lilly Jr. is about 6 feet. Nice drive.
And Aaron Cooley with the answer for the Bears as he puts it off the window. 5-2. Green takes it down and in on Risby Jefferson and scores. Well, the Rams look like they want to just pound it down low against the Bears if their first 3 possessions are any indication.
Well, they've got a size advantage at every single position, and they want to look inside. Makes sense.
And they're going to get a reach-in foul here on Jamarcus Lawrence as he hit Kino Lilly Jr., who was getting the pass on the right wing. First foul on Lawrence and the first on either team here in this game. Cooley will throw it in from the side. And he gets it into Landon Lewis. Now Risby Jefferson hands it to Lilly. Cooley on the right wing. Now Lewis back to Lilly. Lilly dribbles off the screen. Finds Errold for a left side three. And that one is off the front of the rim. No good. The rebound to David Green of Rhode Island.
Open look for Lindell Errold. Wouldn't drop for the Bears.
Here's Tyon Farrell. Get it right side to Green.
Bears quickly looking at double.
Lawrence fadeaway jumper from 15 is good. Marcus Lawrence with 5. 9-2 Rhode Island. Here's Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Picks up his dribble. Finds Lilly, who gets it up top to Cooley. Cooley going to take it in on Green again. The shot is blocked by Javonte Brown. Thomas going to rush it back the other way for the Rams. Take it coast to coast and get fouled. And the Rams off to a real good start in this one. Again, their first true road game of the season.
Cooley, that gets swatted.
That foul on Lindell Errold was his second on the Bears. Rhode throws it in from underneath. And they get it into Lawrence. Baseline jumper from 16. No good. Weak side rebound. Risby Jefferson. Finds Errold. Left side three for Lindell is in and out. And the rebound comes down to Sebastian Thomas. Thomas loses the ball. And now turns it over. Errold picks it up. Gets it to Lilly. Bears back the other way. Errold's going to try another three, and this one is good.
Well, he was wide open there, and Kino Lilly Jr., the best three-point shooter in Brown basketball history, passed up a shot to dish it to Lindell Errold, who delivers for the Bears.
9-5 the score. Brown trailing by 4. Here's a three for Farrell, and that's an air ball out of bounds to the Bears in the Brown student section. Getting on Tyon Farrell a bit.
There wouldn't be any football players over there, would there, Scott?
Just a few.
A few of them, okay. Do you know any of them by any chance?
I think I do.
Well, in this gym, what's it hold? 23. How many? What's it?
2,800.
2,800. Okay, out of 2,800 fans here tonight, if it's filled, you probably know 2,799 of them.
Here's Kino Lilly for the Bears. Dribbles right off the Lewis ball screen. Gets it to Lewis, left side. It's Harold. Back to Lilly. Lilly, dribble penetration, had it stripped out of his hands as he was going up. Transition for the Rams. Lawrence up and in for 2. 7 points for Jamarcus Lawrence. 11-5 Rhode Island.
Turnover leads to a run-out layup for the Rams.
Cooley takes it in. A nice dish to Lewis for the jam.
Very unselfish. Cooley could have taken that shot, but there were some people in the way there. Very nice feed from Cooley to Landon Lewis, who knows what to do with it. Throw it down.
11-7. 4-point lead for the Rams over the Bears. Next whistle will bring us our first media timeout. Thomas dribbles right off the ball screen, picks up his dribble, and fires into the corner to Lawrence. Down low they go to Javonte Brown, and he gets fouled from behind by Landon Lewis. And that's going to bring us to our first media timeout. 15:41 to go here in the first half. Rams 11, Bears.
Thomas coming back to this program as well after a year away at Albany. Now back here, A-10 Player of the Week. Obviously had that big shot against PC. And that's helped them get off to this 9-0 start in year 3 under Archie Miller. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Nick. Rams with the basketball, and there's the shot by Lawrence in the lane. A 13-footer drops down and in. Jamarcus Lawrence already with 9 points here in the first 4.5 minutes of the game.
4 for 5 from the floor. Made his only three-pointer.
You know, Russ, you and I talked to Archie Miller, and we were at the Coaches versus Cancer breakfast at Wannamoysin in East Providence before the start of the season. Bears get it down to Risby Jefferson. He misses, rebounded by Brown. And he said, you know, for the first time in his 3 years here, he had 4 or 5 significant returners that stayed with the program. And he said, you know, I don't care what you say. Here's Sebastian Thomas short on his first 3 attempt, but the rebound comes out to Thomas. Thomas takes it down low, puts it up in traffic, misses, and the rebound to Javonte Brown. He goes back up and in. He said, I don't care what you say, you know, in this new NIL, unlimited transfer world that we live in, he said, best way to build it's the old-fashioned way. You know, you get guys, you have them for a few years, you develop them, and that's what the Rams are witnessing right now. Harold, nice move to the hoop.
Scoring with his right hand.
Lindell Harold with 5.
Yeah, most coaches don't have the luxury of that, Scott. That's a little unusual. URI does, and he's taken that to a 9-0 start this year. Great job by Archie Miller for the Rhode Island Rams.
Here's Lawrence, dribbles left, passes the ball up top to Fiore, and the turnover by the Rams. Cooley back the other way. Cooley's going to take it in, and he gets blocked. They're going to call Drisa Traore for the foul. Take another look at it.
I guess he was moving.
He was moving, but you don't know if the Cooley elbow got a piece of him as well up high. Cooley's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Bears. Aaron on the season, a 65% free throw shooter. And the left-hander hits the first one.
Well, Scott, I'm an unbiased broadcaster. Clearly, to me, that was the right call. How's that?
Self-proclaimed unbiased broadcaster, I might add. There's Archie Miller, the third-year head coach of the Rams. One more free throw for Cooley, who had 13 points against the Rams last year down at URI. It was a Brown victory. The Bears have won 3 straight in this series.
Yeah, the year before, Kimo Ferrari made a huge three-pointer to help deliver the win.
Yeah, with under a minute to go. It was Brown's only lead of the game.
That was it. And then there was a win here back several years ago. There was COVID.
Before COVID.
Yeah, COVID eliminated the competition between these 2 universities for 2 years.
Lawrence, right side 3. Oh, my goodness. Jamarcus Lawrence is on tonight. How about 12 points for Lawrence in the first 6 minutes?
Can somebody tell him this is a road game for him?
Here's Lilly. Dribbles it on the left. Step back 3 for Kino is good. That's what he does, folks.
And I'll tell you, Lawrence's hand was right there. Just missed blocking that. Doesn't matter. If Lilly gets open, give him 2 inches, and he's going to drill the thing, and he just did right there.
He had 22 against the Rams down at the Ryan Center last year. Pulls his Bears to within 4, 18-14. Here's Sebastian Thomas. Gets it up high to Brown. And now here's House, has his shot blocked by Cooley. Cooley's going to take it all the way down the other way, put it up, no good. And they're going to call a late whistle and a foul on Jaden House.
Cooley with a block shot at one end, the pretty behind the back dribble, takes it to the basket and gets banged, so he'll get to the line for two.
Take another look at it here as House elevates.
That's a block.
Cooley blocks his three attempt. So Cooley will go to the free throw line and shoot two, or he just did two a moment ago. And Aaron's first one on the way is no good this time. Cooley averaging 12.4 points per game and an Ivy League leading 8 rebounds per contest. Bears lost some size during the offseason with the injury to Nana Owusu-Anani and the transfer of Kaluanya, and Aaron Cooley has filled that gap nicely on the backboards. And he misses the second free throw as well.
And his 6.1 defensive rebounds also lead the Ivy League, Scott. He's having a great year, consistent year for the Brown Bears.
Estevez has his pass deflected. House picks it up, dribbles in the paint, gets caught in traffic and has it ripped out of his hands by Landon Lewis. Lilly brings it back the other way. Lilly dribbles right off the Lewis ball screen, keeps his dribble alive, and now gets it to Jeremiah Jenkins. Up top to Famata Dabo. Left side, Aaron Cooley. Cooley had it poked loose. Dives to the floor for it and gets it out to Jenkins with 10 on the shot clock. Now Lilly. Down low, Lewis. Double team. Skip pass to Cooley. Up top, Jenkins. 3 on the shot clock. 2, 1. Lilly's got to get something off, and he can't. It's a shot clock violation on the Bears.
Jenkins had an open look from the top of the key. He didn't take it.
Russ, Famata Dabo in the game.
Yeah,
and interesting, the other night against Bryant. That game Friday night in Smithfield between the Bears and the Bulldogs was what I like to call a big boy game. It was rough, it was tumble, it was physical.
Scott, yes.
So Dabo's presence was needed. He played 20 minutes, and he had the highest plus-minus of any player in the game at a +10. Thomas misses at the rim, but the rebound poked into his hands, and he gets the easy deuce.
Yeah, Dabo had 7 rebounds in the 20 minutes and 2 blocks. He was a force as the Rams have a 6-point lead here.
20-14, Rhode Island. Jenkins up top to Dabo, who loses the handle, now regains control. And now Cooley. Bounce it down low to Lewis. Lewis gets it to Lilly. Lilly gets blocked by House, who just picked up his second foul, and it's going to bring us to a timeout. 11:58 to go, first half. Rhode Island 20, Brown 14. You're watching NCAA men's basketball.
Reason for it, there's a 6-point edge here to the Rhody Rams.
Well, the Bears have been a very good offensive rebounding team this year, but they have not protected the defensive glass as well as Coach Martin would like.
No. They did the other night against Bryant. Other than that, it's been a long year for them on that end.
Here's Jeremiah Jenkins with the basketball, gets it to Lilly. Bounce it to Lewis in the high post. Lewis has it poked out of his hands, out of bounds. No, that went off a URI. I think the official made a mistake there.
Well, neither one of the other officials.
Let's take another look at this right here. Oh, you know what? I stand corrected. I think that did go off of Lewis.
Never, Scott. You were right. I saw it clear as day. Oh, my God.
Bears pressuring Rams, break it with ease. Estevez gets it near midcourt to Jamarcus Lawrence.
Boy, the Rams look to push it every time, don't they?
They lead it by 6, 20-14 with just over 11.5 to go. Lawrence kicks it in the corner. Priori misses the 3. Weak side rebound, though. Fuchs gets it. Keeps it alive for the Rams. Estevez, 3. No good. And the rebound to Malcolm Risby Jefferson of Brown. Here's Lilly. Tried to pass it down low to Dabo. Had it batted out near midcourt. Risby Jefferson bounces it to Lilly. Right corner 3 for Kino is in and out. And the rebound chased down by Landon Lewis, who saves it and bounds to Jeremiah Jenkins.
Great hustle play by Landon Jr. from L.A.
Risby Jefferson's going to try the 3. That one's no good. And the rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Landon Lewis. David Green checks back into the Rhode Island lineup. Aaron Cooley back in for Brown. You see Landon Lewis going to the bench. Among the Ivy League leaders in many categories: points, rebounds, and blocks. Number 1 in field goal percentage is Landon Lewis. He's averaging 15 points per game, 7.7 rebounds, and 2 blocks.
Career high 21 against Bryant the other night. Yeah, he leads the Ivies in field goal percentage at almost 67%.
Not sure what the delay for in the action is here, but they finally hand the ball to Tyon Farrell, who will throw it in for Rhode Island. He gets it into Estevez. Lawrence brings it across the timeline, guarded closely by Jenkins. Estevez bounces it down low to Green. Green trapped in the corner. Nowhere to go with it. Now he finally gives it up to Lawrence. Lawrence gets it down low, and then they skip past to Fuchs.
Great pressure by the Brown Bears that time.
Yep. Take another look at the Fuchs. Just loses it, and the Bears get it back.
Lost in the face of the effective double team by Brown.
4 turnovers by each team here in the first half. Here's Jenkins. Sees an opening, takes it right to the hoop and scores.
Well, if we see the replay, Famata Dabo set a big boy pick that time.
Looked like the parting of the sea.
Oh my gosh.
20-16, Rams lead cut to 4.
Why don't you get out there and fight through that pick?
Green is going to get a chance to shoot 2 free throws. This foul is going to be on Aaron Cooley, his first, 4th on the Bears. And Green, an 85% free throw shooter, will go to the line for the first time tonight. Green had himself a heck of a game in the win over the Friars on Saturday. 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks against the Friars. And he hits the first free throw.
Back for Rhode Island, number 31, Javante Brown.
How about Green shooting 49% from beyond the arc coming into this game?
Yeah. That is very, very, very impressive. That's better than Kino Lilly Jr. That gets my attention.
Yeah.
Yours.
In his second season with Rhode Island, started off his collegiate career at Louisiana Tech before transferring to Hofstra and then URI. Missed the second. 21-16, 5-point lead for the Rams. Here's Jenkins. Gets it to Dabo, who goes up and misses the jam. He gets fouled on the play by Javante Brown.
A sweet pass from Jenkins to him. Dabo went for the dunk. Jenkins has this great vision. There's the foul.
So Dabo will shoot 2. Kamada just 33% from the line here. Of course, a limited sample size here early in the season, and Dabo has missed some time due to injury and illness. And he misses that one off to the right. Sebastian Thomas back into the Rams lineup. Estevez will go to the bench. Dabo's second free throw is good. 1 of 2 for Famata Dabo. 4-point deficit for the Bears, 21-17 Rhode Island. Lawrence is going to bring it up, guarded by Lilly. Oh, Jenkins went for the steal, couldn't get it from Thomas. Thomas keeps his dribble alive, takes into the paint, puts the shot up, off the window and in from straight away. Sebastian Thomas with 4.
He scored over a couple Bears who came to help Kino Lilly out.
Well, Russ, I've watched a lot of Rhode Island's games this year. He's just a different player than the one that left for Albany. He's playing with such confidence, conviction, and he's developed an outside shot. Here's Cooley, left-hand shot in the paint, no good. Rebound comes down to Farrell. Oh, in transition, Rams can't get the bucket. Lawrence got caught a little bit too far under the bucket. Bears are the rebound. Risby Jefferson gets it to Dabo. Dabo puts it on the deck, spins to his left, back to his right, off the window, too strong. Rebound, David Green. Green gets it to Lawrence, who is stepping on the sideline out of bounds. Turnover on the Rams is their 5th.
Back for the Bears, number 4.
Scott, sometimes we see that a lot with a guy stepping out of bounds on the sideline. We haven't seen it in a few games.
No,
surprisingly. Sometimes see it 2 or 3 times in one game.
I don't know how many years ago it was, Russ, they pushed the 3-point field goal line back to where it is now. But since they moved it back to where it is, we have seen a lot of players touch it on the side and
very tight in the corner.
Step on the sideline out of bounds. Cooley up top to Lewis. And now to Jenkins. Risby Jefferson hands it to Cooley. Oh, pass was telegraphed and stolen by Thomas. Thomas takes it, puts it up with the left hand, no good, and the rebound comes down to Errold. He finds Risby Jefferson. Malcolm on the run. Skip pass over to Jenkins. Thought about the three, pump fakes, takes it into the paint, dishes to Lewis, and he had it taken away. Great job defensively by Green. And now the Rams back the other way. Farrell misses the shot, but the rebound tipped out to him. Takes it back in the paint and hits the floater. And a timeout call by Mike Martin and the Bears, and we'll take it two with 7:54 to go in the first half. The Rams up their lead to 8, 25-17.
They should ask how many field goal attempts they had in that game. That's the important statistic. It doesn't matter how many points you got to put the ball up in the air. The answer is 46. It's an honor. I've enjoyed that stat for 100 million years. And
second highest single game point total, right, in Brown basketball history.
Correct.
Errold gets it down low to Lewis. Spins to his right, puts it off the window, short. A rebound pulled down by Farrell. Russ, this is just a different looking Rams team than the one we've seen the past couple of years, isn't it?
Boy, that is for sure,
They're
Scott.
big, they're strong, and they're skilled as well.
Yes. And they execute their offense extremely well. They pound the offensive glass.
Farrell, nice dish down low. Brown short arms it, missed it, and the rebound comes down to Lindell Errold. Lilly thought about the three, gets it to Cooley. Aaron will fire the three and knock it down.
You know, Lilly's got magic dust he puts on the ball or something. Because when he passes to somebody, it goes in. Another pass or assist for Kino Lilly. Great shot by Cooley.
7 points for Aaron Cooley. Bears pull to within 5. Skip pass in the corner. Farrell, three. Good. Tyon Farrell, by the way, he shoots it at 60% from beyond the arc, in case you're wondering.
I think he just blew some kisses to the Browns student section. I'm not sure what it was. It was some kind of a hand motion. I believe it was a kiss.
Cooley loses it as he spins in the paint, and it goes out of bounds to the Rams.
7th turnover for the Bears. Rhode Island has 9 points off of those 7 turnovers.
Rams are winning the rebounding battle 15-9 thus far, and they have 6 offensive rebounds.
And Brown's got 1.
And that's why they've attempted 8 more shots than the Bears thus far. Thomas off the inbound. Backs it out.
Rhode Island has the advantage. Second chance points got 9-0 for the Brown Bears.
Rams 8-point lead matches their largest. Here's a three by Thomas. No good. A rebound, Landon Lewis. Here's Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Bounces it to Lilly, lays it up and in.
Somehow he got that shot off over David Green at 6'7".
And how about Risby Jefferson threading the needle?
Pretty pass. Risby Jefferson has been consistent as well for the Brown Bears in their win streak.
Farrell blocked by Errold, and on the rebound and putback attempt by Brown, he gets fouled and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That one's going to be on Malcolm Risby Jefferson, his first 5th team foul on Brown. So Javonte Brown, who's 2 for 2 at the free throw line, will go back to the stripe for 2 more. Came into the game a 59% free throw shooter on the season. The 7-foot redshirt junior from Toronto, Ontario, the transfer from Western Michigan in his first season with the Rams. Brown knocks down the first one. He's got 5 points. And one more free throw for Javonte Brown. And that one's good as well. 6 points for Brown. 8-point Rams lead, 30-22. 5:39 to go first half. Lilly with the basketball, dribbles it and passes it up top to Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Get it right side, Errold. Lindell for 3 is no good. Rebound tipped out by Landon Lewis, and Risby Jefferson will chase it down to the backcourt. Left side pass, 3 takes it in and goes up and lays it off the window. And on the play.
Wow, what a drive, Cooley.
Rhode Island foul number 21.
The foul
Correction, Rhode Island foul number 31.
is called on Javonte Brown, his second and the sixth on the Rams. And, Cooley looked like he wanted to go in and dunk it for a second. Then he said, I'm going to just kiss it off the glass. And he gets hit in the head in the process.
It's a wise choice. Excuse me.
Again, what a senior season he is off to. Aaron Cooley, the 6'5" senior from Roxbury, Mass.
Scott, I walked out of the gym with him from the Bryant game the other night, and I said to him, Aaron Cooley, you are having an all-Ivy League season. You got to keep it up to be all-Ivy. But right now, he's an all-Ivy League player.
I would agree.
In my estimation.
He's got 10 points. Pulls the Bears to within 5, 30-25 Rhode Island. Thomas will bring the ball up, guarded by Lindell Errold. Thomas, the former Bishop Hendricken star, dribbles right, takes it to the hoop, and scores off the window. 6 for Sebastian Thomas. Rams up 7. Lewis down low, trying to muscle his way in, and they're going to call a foul from behind on Fuchs. That's his first. That's the 7th on the Rams, so it'll be 1-1 here for Landon Lewis.
56% from the line this year, 18 for 32. He was 68% last year when he shot left-handed. This year he is shooting right-handed.
Yeah, for folks that don't know, Landon Lewis ambidextrous, but his first 2 years he played exclusively left-handed. Came back this year and decided that he was going to do some things, including shooting free throws with his right hand, and it's really helped him down low in the post because he can go to his left and his right and score.
With equal proficiency down there. He's ambi.
Misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and the rebound to Estevez. 32-25. Rams by 7 with the basketball. Just over 4.5 to play here in the first half. Thomas fires it right side to Green. Green dribbles in the paint, gets fouled by Risby Jefferson. They call the foul on the floor. So it will not be a shooting foul for the Rams. Second foul on Risby Jefferson, the 6th on the Bears. Next one will put the Rams into the bonus. Rhode Island will toss it in from underneath. Archie Miller thought it should have been in the act of shooting, but clearly when the official blew the whistle, he was pointing on the floor, on the floor. Thomas will throw it in from the baseline underneath for the Rams. Gets it into Estevez, and now Thomas comes up to get it. Puts up the floater, blocked by Lewis. Loose ball, Thomas picks it back up, and a jump ball, possession arrow, Brown will get it back. Good block by Landon Lewis. Lewis leads the Ivy League 2 blocks per game, and you see why right there.
Wow.
Malcolm Risby Jefferson brings it across the timeline into the forecourt. Dribbles by his man Estevez and puts it off the window with the right hand and in for 2.
Well, he beat Estevez, but nobody else helped him out. There was absolutely no help by the Rhode Island big guys.
5-point Rams lead. Green, strong move, misses the shot. Rebound comes down into the hands of Farrell. He misses the shot. Another offensive rebound for the Rams, and they kick it out to Green. Now Thomas resets. They are just hammering the offensive boards here in the first half. Thomas dribbles Lilly off the ball screen. Thomas with 2 on the shot clock, bounces it down low, and they call a they blew the whistle.
Nathan Farrell's got a foul on somebody. What is that? Oh boy.
Foul is going to be called on Malcolm Risby Jefferson, his 3rd. Well, sort of.
I sort of, they gave me all layups. Go ahead, here, all you want.
So David Green goes to the free throw line to look to complete the 3-point play. And he does. 6 points for Green. And Rhode Island up now 35-27 with under 3.5 to play in the first half. Here's Landon Lewis. Gets it to Jenkins. Up top, Lilly. Lilly guarded by Sebastian Thomas. Dribbles right, pulls up, has a shot blocked by Thomas. Terrell back the other way. Fans behind us wanted a foul on Sebastian Thomas. Scoop to the hoop with the left hand, doesn't go for Estevez, and we're going to get another Brown foul. The Rams are just dominating the backboards right now, particularly on the offensive end. Jenkins picks up his first foul, 8 on the Bears. They are getting second and third chances
almost every time. So they have
they have more offensive rebounds than the Bears have total rebounds. 12 offensive rebounds for Rhode Island, 11 total for the Bears.
Leading to 14 second chance points. Rhode Island's got 14. The Bears have 3 second chance points.
Fuchs, a 59% free throw shooter, knocks down his first one. Well, that man right there, 2 years ago when the Bears won at the Ryan Center, he was not happy with the way the Bears dominated the backboards. In the Brown Bears 1-point win, they out-rebounded the Rams 43-35, and Kalu Anya at the time had 14 rebounds, Paxton Wojcik 11. And word has it that Archie said to his staff, why can't we get guys like that? Well, they've gotten guys
That's
like
for
that.
Sure.
Here's Cooley. Up top to Jenkins, back to Cooley. Looking for Lewis, and he loses it out of bounds.
It's the 8th turnover on the Bears. Rhode Island has 6. Both teams with 9 points off of those turnovers.
This 10-point lead, by the way, the Rams' largest of the game. 37-27 Rhode Island with 2:29 to go in the half. Thomas gets it up high to Green. Pass it right side to Estevez. Farrell back up top, Green. Green takes it down low, got bumped by Landon Lewis, and we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. Second foul on Lewis, 9th team foul on the Bears.
So now Mike Martin has to make the choice. Does he let him stay out there, maybe pick up his 3rd, or get him out of there and face the consequences of further damage inside by Rhode Island?
There you see the Bears head coach, Mike Martin, in his 13th year, 12th season, coaching his alma mater. And Russ, you and I know what a great head coach Mike Martin is. I mean, just superb. And I would argue that of all the great coaching jobs he's done, this might be his finest thus far with the start this team is off to and the way they're playing.
Well, with losing people to injuries, Scott, I mean, unbelievable the job he's done of blending in the bench. So now he's got a bench strength of guys who have played a lot and are a big help. But the best thing about Mike, Scott, is his integrity and his character.
No doubt about it. Green hits 2 more. He's got 8 points, and now the Rams have a 12-point lead, which is their largest of the night.
Bears scoreless the last 2 minutes. We're already on a 7-0 run during that time.
Just over 2 minutes to play in the half. Bears with the basketball, but they're down by 12. Here's Dabo. Hands it to Lilly. Lilly back out to Lewis. Lewis, left-hand dribble in the paint, spins to his right, puts it up, and scores.
That's what he can do. He's got great footwork in the lane. He can go either way with equal proficiency.
4 points for the junior from Los Angeles, Landon Lewis. Bears back to within 10. Thomas guarded by Jenkins away from the basket. Now Thomas dribbles down the right side of the lane, picks up his dribble, and has it stolen away by J.J. Jenkins in transition, gets it to a trailing Cooley, who puts it up on the left hand and in for 2.
Jenkins a force out there right now.
12 points in the first half for Aaron Cooley, and the Bears got it back to a single-digit deficit. 8 points, 39-31 Rhode Island.
Jenkins with the steal, and then he found Lewis for the layup.
Lawrence guarded by Lilly near midcourt. Finds Sebastian Thomas. Thomas dribbles Jenkins off the Green screen. Now tries to do it again. Finds Green at the right elbow. He spins to his right, puts the shot up, no good. And a shot clock violation. That was good defense by Landon Lewis with his 2 fouls and all.
Yes.
Take another look at it right here. Lewis just went straight up vertically and made him alter that shot. Now Lewis will go to the bench with 56.8 seconds to go. Lindell Earl checks in. Green going to the Ram bench as well. Jeremiah Jenkins will bring it up the floor for the Bears. Jenkins dribbles off the Dabo ball screen. Picks up his dribble and finds Lilly. Lilly, guarded by Thomas, gets it up to Jenkins. 10 on the shot clock for the Bears. Jenkins gets it right corner to Harold. Pump fakes to three, takes it in, gets it in the corner. Cooley wide open for three, too strong, and the rebound comes down to Jenkins. He goes back up and scores.
J.J. Jenkins right there has got a nose for the ball.
And Jenkins scores with his left hand, 39-33. Bears pull to within 6. They're on a 6-0 run. Rams will hold it for the final shot as we're down to 10 seconds to play in the half. Thomas with it. Up from the free throw line, trying to get it down low, but it's batted away by the Bears. Jenkins going to take the three-quarter court shot at the buzzer. It comes up short, but the Bears do a nice job of putting 6 straight on the board to make it a game at halftime. It is Rhode Island 39 and Brown 33. In a moment, Nick Coit.
2 big wins over America East foes.
You know, the size has been a problem of Rhode Island, but, you know, as many Brown fans know, Rhody fans may not know this, their starting center, Nana Uwusanani, suffered a shoulder injury before the start of the season, and he has been out all year long. And, of course, you lost Kaluani, who transferred to an Atlantic 10 school. They'll be seeing him as a member of the St. Louis Billikens later on this season. And we're going to get an early foul here to start the second half on Brown. I think it's going to be on Landon Lewis. It is. It's third. All right, let's send it to the sideline. Nick Coit standing by. Nick, take it away.
Scott, Russ, I was just listening in on the huddle with head coach Archie Miller, and he talked about the transition game a little bit and being able to assert themselves, as Rhody likes to do, particularly with Sebastian Thomas on the floor. He said communication will be key in terms of the ball movement with this Rhode Island squad, and he ended the huddle by saying, be warriors. And he's, I'm sure, talking about the rebounding and asserting themselves on the boards like they did in the first half, guys.
All right, Nick, thank you. Foul was called on Tyon Farrell, and that is his first, and the first on the Rams. As Lilly brings the ball up the floor for the Bears. Cooley to Lilly. 3 straight away is off the front of the rim, no good, and the rebound comes down to Farrell.
A well-executed play. Kino using a pick, trying to get a shot away. And he was open, got the shot up, wouldn't drop.
Farrell misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Whips it up ahead to Lilly. Lilly's going to take it in, dish it down low, and the hoop and the harm for Landon Lewis.
Tough shot by Landon Lewis, but Kino Lilly's unselfishness never continues to amaze me. He had a shot from 3, took it inside and gave a very pretty pass to Landon. That is Kino Lilly Jr.'s 5th assist, Scott. 5th assist. We're in the first minute of the second half.
You're right about his unselfishness. He is an unbelievable shooter and scorer, and I can't tell you how many times that young man right there will pass up a shot to get his teammate an even higher percentage or more open look.
I don't know if he's more unselfish or more humble, because he's one of the most humble young men we've ever seen.
Agreed.
We've seen a lot of them in our tour of New England and Eastern basketball, URI, Providence. Nice shot, Lewis.
Landon Lewis converts the three-point play. He's got 7, and the Bears trail by 3, and they will pressure full court. Farrell in the front court. Gets it up to Lawrence. Now Sebastian Thomas. Green back to Thomas. Farrell right to the hoop. Missed it. Brown there to pick it up. Put it back up. No good. And we got another late whistle. Who's this one going to be on? That's going to be on Aaron Cooley. That's his second, and the second on the Bears. And to finish that thought on Kino Lilly Jr., I have no idea how he was not named Ivy League Player of the Week, or at least co-player of the week with Xavier Lee from Princeton. A pair of 23-point performances, 23 at Vermont, where nobody beats the Catamounts in Burlington, as we talked about.
And he poured it on in the second half there also.
And he hit that clutch 3 over Iafalye to really seal the win. And then he hit the 3 to win it against Bryant with a game-high 23 against the Bulldogs. I think we need our friends down at the Ivy League office to maybe re-examine how they pick Player of the Week.
Well, we've talked about that. It's kind of a strange situation, isn't it?
Wow.
Number 22, Landon Lewis.
I mean, 2 road wins and 2 tough gymnasiums to win at. And he led all scorers in both games. 1 of 2 for Javonte Brown. 7 for him. 4-point Rhode Island lead. Cooley thought about the 3. Dribbles down the left side of the lane, shut off, looking for somewhere to go. Finally gets it to Dabo. 7 on the shot clock. Now Lilly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he's going to get the fadeaway jumper off. No, it's blocked by Lawrence. They're going to let play continue. Thomas gets it in the front court.
He hustled that.
Green for 3. No good. Rebound, Risby Jefferson.
Yeah, Thomas did a nice job getting up the floor, saving that ball.
Risby Jefferson right by Farrell. Shot blocked off the backboard by Brown. Bears get it back. Errol right to the hoop, and he scores.
Right down Broadway and laid it in.
7 for Lindell Errol, and the Bears pulled to within 2. They trailed by a dozen late in the first half, but scored the last 6 points of the first half to go to the locker room down 6. Brown, nice move to the hoop, missed the shot. I think they're going to call slapping the backboard and a goaltend on the Bears. So count the bucket for the Rams. Javonte Brown now has 9.
Hit the backboard, no question. Good call by the refs.
42-38, 4-point lead for the Rams. Malcolm Risby Jefferson guarded by Sebastian Thomas. And away from the play, Lilly's being held by Jaden House, who just picked up his 3rd. We see so many teams get frustrated by those fouls, but Lilly moves so well without the basketball that he sometimes forces you to grab him.
Well, Scott, can you please help me? I'm looking at the stat sheet here. How many free throws has Kino Lilly Jr. taken tonight?
0.
That would be none. Okay, I thought so. He goes to the line rarely.
Alley-oop to Dabo!
Malcolm Risby Jefferson with the left-handed scoop pass, and Dabo slows it down.
And a turnover on the Rams. And the Brown fans come to life. .42-40. Bears can tie the game or possibly take the lead on this possession. They have not led in this game. Trailed by as many as 12. Cooley hands it to Errol. Now Dabo. Lilly off the screen, gets it, floats it, hits it. Tie game.
Floater in the lane for about 7 feet. How many times have we seen that through the years?
42-42. Sebastian Thomas for the Rams. Now Jamarcus Lawrence. Brown back to Thomas. Thomas loses it, regains control, loses it again out of bounds. It goes off the Bears. It'll be Rhode ball underneath with 12 on the shot clock.
Well, Bears are scrambling to get back in this one. Obviously they have with the score knotted up. Rhode Island 1 for 5 in the second half. The Bears 4 for 7 to close that gap at halftime, which was 6 points. Now it's even.
Thomas to throw it in. Gets it in the corner. Wide open is Lawrence for 3. Too strong. Rebound Risby Jefferson. Here comes Malcolm back the other way. Up top to Cooley. Catch and shoot. Nope, he doesn't take the 3. Takes it in. High up off the window. No, I'm not sure if he was trying to score or alley-oop pass it to Dabo. Meanwhile, back the other way. Sebastian Thomas comes up short in the paint. Risby Jefferson back the other way to Lilly. Lilly finds Cooley. He'll shoot the 3. No good. And on the rebound, Javonte Brown picks it up for the Rhode Rams. Thomas Thomas takes it right to the hoop and hits the shot and gets fouled on the play by Dabo, and that'll bring us to a timeout. 15:50 to go. The Rams back in front by 2, and that man, Sebastian Thomas, will go to the... Always had a smile on his
Same
face.
thing here with dealing with us, dealing with the players, dealing with the fans, dealing with everybody.
I don't know if I've ever seen a guy that looks like he's having that much fun out of the court than what Tyson Wheeler was like from 1994 through 98 in the Rams uniform.
He was really special in terms of, but he does it here. It's always a smile.
Yep.
He loves the game. He loves playing. He loves kids.
Thomas can't convert the three-point play at the line. Rams lead by 2. Lewis goes to his right, puts it up, no good, and the rebound to Javonte Brown. He's a big, long body, and Lewis has had trouble scoring against him tonight, held to only 7. Rams with the ball in a 2-point lead. House. Down low, Green. Green puts it up, no good. Rebound, Lewis.
Lewis gave some help to Aaron Cooley on that. Bothered the shot by House.
There's Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Loses the handle, now regains control and finds Kino Lilly Jr. Lewis up top. Lilly fires it to Cooley. Handed to Jenkins. Jenkins to Jefferson. 3. Good.
And give Jenkins another assist. That would be just his second tonight. Risby Jefferson, nice touch.
And the Bears have their first lead of the night. It is 45-44 Brown. House has it stolen by Lilly. 3-on-1 for the Bears. Lilly had it poked loose from behind by Lawrence. Nice job by Lawrence. Up ahead, Thomas. He takes it in and lays it in for 2. And a timeout called. A technical or timeout?
It almost looked like the ref motioned towards
Timeout. Archie Miller will take
Okay.
it to the host Brown Bears 46-45 with 14:21 to go here in the second half.
Scott, there's not a lot of empty seats in the Pizzatola Center tonight.
No, there are not. Here's Jeremiah Jenkins. Gets it to Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Now Landon Lewis. Back to Jenkins. He'll take the 3 from the left wing short. Rebound. Lewis saves it. No, he stepped on the baseline out of bounds. There's Jamarcus Lawrence with it. Now to Sebastian Thomas, guarded closely by Jenkins. Back to Lawrence. Thomas. Nearly stolen, but it goes out of bounds with 10 on the shot clock. Rhode will throw it in from the side. See Steve McDonald, the radio voice of the Rams, right there in the center of your screen.
For how many years?
Oh,
40?
So I moved to Providence in 1994. He was doing the games back then.
40, I bet. Yeah. Or close to 40.
Sebastian Thomas for 3. No good. Rebound, Landon Lewis.
What a great rebound by Landon Lewis. Boxing out Javonte Brown, the 7-foot center.
Going to call an offensive foul on Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Thomas did a great job of selling that one. That's the 4th foul on Malcolm Risby Jefferson. Take another look at it. Yeah, that's it. Put that arm out.
You get called every time.
Because Thomas was moving, but you're right. He led with that left arm and elbow. Wendell Errold checks back in for him. Thomas. Guarded by Jenkins. Now you hear the Rhode fans cheering on their Rams. Lewis swats it out, but Green picks it up and brings it in. Misses the shot, but tips it in. It was tipped in by David Green. Tipped in his own miss. He's got 10. 3-point lead for Rhode Island. Lewis takes it in, spins to his right, goes up with the right hand, missed it. Errold, though, picks up the loose ball and scores.
Lindell Errold, that's instincts right there. His instincts told him where to be, grabbed the ball and laid it in easily.
9 points for Errold. Back to a 1-point game. There's Jamarcus Lawrence. Gets it to Jaden House. Brown back to House. House takes it in. And he traveled with it. Turned it over to the Bears. Bears have kept House quiet tonight. He hasn't scored. He had a big game against the Bears last year. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in the loss to Brown at the Ryan Center. He also had a big game this weekend against Providence. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists off the bench against the Friars.
I think a lot of that in the first half. He kept the Rams in it.
The Bears have only led once. 45-44 a moment ago, looking to take their second lead of the game. Dabo up top with it. Trying to get it to Jenkins, and he does. Jenkins finds Lilly. Lilly. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on House, and he didn't like it. That's his fourth. He's got a timeout on the court with 11:58 to go. The Rams holding on to a. What do you think? That guy going to start the heat up?
Well, that's what we called. I wanted to get a dozen shots in the second half. I think he's only got 3.
Kino Lilly Jr., averaging 20 a game, has been held to 7 by this Rams defense. They've done a nice job against him. Here's Jenkins. Dribbles to the right, finds Lilly up top. He's going to take a 3 straight away. Missed it off to the right, and the rebound comes down into the hands of David Fuchs. Stolen away by Jenkins to Lilly. 3 is no good. Dabo with the rebound. Oh, goes out of bounds off the Rams. Fuchs hit it last, and the Bears will get it again.
Jenkins is a real pest, isn't he?
Yes.
He just loves defending. He loves passing the basketball.
Lilly will throw it in from in front of the Bears bench, guarded by Jaden House, who remains on the floor. Actually, they only list Jaden with 3 fouls. I incorrectly said that he had 4. Because they gave Jamarcus Lawrence one of those fouls. Lilly down low to Dabo, and he has his shot blocked from behind by Fuchs. Now Lawrence up top to Fuchs. House. House takes it in the paint, puts it up, and scores.
Yeah, right down the lane. No help by the Brown defense.
50-47, Rhode Island by 3 as we approach 11 minutes to play here in the second half. Lewis gets it to Jenkins. Now Lewis going to try a 3, and he's well off the mark. That is his first attempt from beyond the arc all season. Lawrence, long 3. Oh, he got it. Big bucket there, Jamarcus Lawrence. He'd been quiet here to start the second half. All 12 of his points came before the break. He's now got 15 after that long-distance bomb.
Yeah, he's 3 for 5 from outside the arc.
Puts the Rams back up 6, which was their halftime lead. Down low, Lewis with the answer.
Quick pass by Lindell Erold.
And a turnover by the Rams.
That's going to be their 14th turnover.
So you're right about Jenkins. He brings an energy to the floor for this team defensively. You know, similar to what Kimo Ferrari, who graduated last year, brought, right?
Yes. But he plays with a joy, too.
Yeah.
Jay Jenkins, there he is, wide open. Nope.
Jenkins finds Harold. He's going to take the 3 from the right side. Off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound to Jamarcus Lawrence.
Of course, Scott, you like Jenkins because he's a Connecticut kid. He's from New Britain, so you really like him because of that.
I'm not the one from Connecticut that touts every Connecticut kid. Here's Lawrence for 3 again.
You
no
couldn't
good.
get into Connecticut. They wouldn't let you in. You applied, they rejected you.
I'm a Massachusetts guy.
Where were you born?
Massachusetts. Haverhill, Massachusetts.
Haverhill?
Hale Hospital. Here's Lilly with the basketball. Step back jump shot blocked by Fuchs. Lilly gets it back. Oh, his pass was low for Lewis, stolen away by the Rams. Estevez takes it coast to coast, scores, and gets fouled by Jenkins. Foul on Jenkins, his second, 5th on the Bears. And a chance at a 3-point play for Cam Estevez. Estevez, a 71% free throw shooter on the season. First trip to the line tonight, the sophomore from Harlem, New York. And the free throw good.
A lot of backspin caused that to go in.
Rams up by 7. Now the Rhode fans coming to life here. Jenkins, nice crossover dribble, takes it in, puts it up off the window, and scores over Jaden House.
That was quite a move by the freshman from New Britain.
And we got a twisted ankle for Sebastian Thomas. He's holding that right ankle. It gets up. Looks like he's going to walk it off and be okay.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened over there on the baseline.
He's going to limp to the Rhode sideline. Get some attention, I'm sure, from the training staff. It looked like he was holding the ankle.
It did.
Yeah, that right ankle they're looking at. What a season he's having in his return to Rhode Island, his second go-around with the Rams. Here's Jamarcus Lawrence, guarded closely by Jenkins. Dribbles Jenkins off the screen and gets it to Estevez. Up top, Brown. Back to Lawrence. Now Estevez. Down to Brown. Brown double teamed in the block. Gets it off anyway. Missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Aaron Cooley.
Yeah, Cooley double teamed him with Landon Lewis. Caused the miss.
Just over 8.5 to play here in the second half. Bears with the ball, down 5. Lewis has it up top. Finds Lilly is being held by Estevez. That'll be his first foul. That'll be the 5th on the Rams. And the Bears will throw it in from the side, and they'll get 20 on the shot clock.
You know, Lilly's 3 for 10, 1 for 5 from 3. But those numbers usually level out a little bit over the course of 40 minutes. In the last 10 minutes, it's Kino Lilly time. A lot of games.
Harold gets it up top to Landon Lewis. Handed off to Lilly. Lilly at the free throw line. Gets it right side. Harold 3. Too strong. Tipped out of bounds by Lewis. It'll be Rams ball. Kamada Dabo will check in, replacing Landon Lewis in the Brown lineup. As Jaden House gets set to throw it in amidst full court pressure being applied by the Bears. Get it into Lawrence. Jenkins has been all over Lawrence like a cheap suit.
Look at him.
Now Green spins to his right, puts it up, blocked by Cooley. Dabo picks it up. Cooley got hit in the face. He's down.
He's got Lilly right now.
Long 3, Lilly straight away, no good. Dabo with the offensive rebound keeps it alive.
Boy, he fight for that rebound.
Cooley comes back and gets into the play. Finds Lindell Harold on the right. Harold dribble penetration, nice dish down low to Dabo, who lays it in.
It's with his left hand. A couple of Rams are ready to reject that if he went for a dunk.
Back to a 3-point game. Jamarcus Lawrence with the basketball. Dribbles right off the Brown screen. Up top, Estevez. Estevez 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Dabo. And here's Lilly. Lilly right down the left side. Nice drop pass to Dabo for the jam.
What a pass by the senior two-time All-Ivy guard. That's going to be his 6th assist tonight, Scott. Kino Lilly, 6 assists with a little under 7 minutes left to go in this one.
Bears pulled to within 1. 56-55 Rhode Island. 6:35 to go. Lawrence
Dabo.
to Green. Dabo knocks it away. Cooley picks up the loose ball. Here's Jenkins. Jenkins dribbles in the paint, kicks it in the corner. Cooley 3 from the left wing. It's good!
Oh, boy.
And a timeout called by Rhode Island. Aaron Cooley puts puts the Bears up 2.
Great vision, cross-court pass to Cooley, who hits that jumper for the Bears.
15 points for Aaron Cooley. He leads the Bears in scoring. Bears have had some success with their press here in the second half. Thomas back in the game for the Rams, so that ankle's okay. Thomas dribbles right and hands it off to Farrell. Up top to Fuchs, Farrell, and now left side Lawrence. Lawrence gets it back to Farrell. Shot clock down to 8 for the Rams. Lawrence got to make it happen. Takes it in. Shot blocked by Dabo. Here come the Bears with numbers. Jenkins takes it up, draws the contact. No call. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brown. It's Rhode Island basketball. Wow. I thought Jenkins did a good job of getting into the body of the defender and drawing the contact, but they're letting him play here at the pits.
Yeah, Jenkins had a bewildered look on his face. Let's see it. There's the block, obviously.
Well, we're not going to see the contact, but Rhode gets the ball back down to 58-56. Just over 5.5 to play. Lawrence looking down low to Fuchs. Fuchs guarded by Dowell. Goes to his left. Missed the shot. Tip in is good for David Green. He's got 12. He's tough. 58-58. We're all tied up. Here's Lilly with the basketball. Gets it up top to Jeremiah Jenkins. Left side,
boy.
Lilly. 3. No, he puts it on the deck instead. Gets it up top to Cooley. Now Lilly comes back out to get it. 5 in the shot clock. Lilly's going to make it happen. They're going to take it in. Puts up the right-handed floater. And the teardropper drops down and in.
Right-handed floater going on the left-hand side of the lane. Left his feet and just floated that thing in. What a beautiful shot.
Bears coaching staff wanted to travel on Sebastian Thomas as his foot slipped. Bears back up 2. Lilly now with 9. Here's Green with it, guarded by Errol. Gives it up to Lawrence. Lawrence puts up the runner himself, misses it off the back of the rim. They bat it around, and Rhode Island comes down with it. Goaltend on Dabo. Mike Martin's asking if they can go look at that one just to confirm it was a goaltend, but it looked pretty obvious from our standpoint.
It did.
Let's take another look at it right here.
Tough angle for us to determine.
Yeah. The key is A, was it on its downward trajectory, and B, was it anywhere over the cylinder when Dabo made contact with it? If either one of those things happens, it's a goaltend.
Yeah, good call.
We're all tied up at 60. Jenkins to Cooley on the left. Bounce it down low to Lewis. Lewis working on Fuchs. Gives it up to Lilly. He'll take the 3 from the left. Yes! Kino Lilly Jr. Here he comes.
Lilly Jr. time. Give Landon Lewis that assist.
63-60 Bears. The 3-point lead is Brown's largest of the game. 3:45 to go. Thomas takes it down low on Errol and scores off the window. Tough move by Sebastian Thomas. He's got 12.
Oh, he's really clever. Obviously, he's a senior. He's a seasoned veteran. Under control. Great poise all night.
Lilly dribbles left, passes left to Lindell Errol. Errol up top to Lewis, now to Aaron Cooley right of the key. Jenkins comes to get it. Here's Errol, 10 on the shot clock for the Bears. Now Jenkins to Cooley, to Lilly, Lilly with 4, with 3. Puts up the runner, and he doesn't get it to drop. It goes out off of Fuchs, and the Bears are going to get it back. Timeout on the floor, 3:07 to play. We've got a good one here in Providence. Come back and join us for the conclusion.
He's got 10 shots here in the second half. I want him to get a dozen. He gets at least 2 more shots, according to my calculation.
Yes, he does. So the officials came over and checked the replay on that Dabo goaltend call, and they confirmed it during the break. Bears get it into Landon Lewis up top. 63-62 Brown. Lilly bounces it to Lewis. He takes it in, spins to his right, and puts up the shot and scores over Fuchs.
Well, we've seen that a lot this year. He's got that right-hand jump hook, which he can shoot from either side of the lane.
11 for Landon Lewis, a 3-point Brown lead with 2:45 left.
He shoots with a lot of confidence and a great comfort level.
Lawrence passes it left side. Farrell up top to Green. Green gives it up to Sebastian Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas going to take the 3 and knock it down. What a shot by Thomas.
And J.J. Jackson did a great job. He was right there. He didn't foul him. He was right there bothering that shot. What a shot by Thomas is right. That's a clutch shot.
15 for the senior, and we're tied at 65. There's Landon Lewis. Passes it to Cooley on the left. Up top, Lilly. Lilly dribbles it in traffic. Now looking for somewhere to go. He gets it near midcourt to Jenkins. 5 on the shot clock, and Mike Martin calls a timeout. Bears are going to have 4 seconds to draw something up, and they're going to throw it in on the side in front of the scorer's table.
For the turnovers.
Doesn't look like, oh, they are putting 6 on the shot clock and 1:58 on the game clock. So they had 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Kino Lilly's going to throw it in from the side. Lilly gets it into Landon Lewis. Lewis takes it in on Fuchs, spins to his right, puts it up off the window. No good. Rebound David Green for Rhode Island.
Well, that's a good play out of bounds. There only was 6 seconds, and Lewis had a nice move and pretty good look at it.
Now the Rams can regain the lead. Here's Sebastian Thomas. He's going to take another 3, and that one's no good off the back of the rim, but the long rebound is fought for, and it is Brown that comes up with it. Lilly gets it to Cooley. Credit Lindell Erold for fighting for that ball and getting it for the hometown team, the Bears.
Erold hitting the deck and came up with it.
Here's Erold on the left wing. Up top to Lewis, swing it right, Aaron Cooley. Now boy. Lilly, 3 straight away, no good, and the rebound to Sebastian Thomas.
A nice play to spring Kino for the open look, and here comes Thomas with the ball.
Under a minute to go in this one. Brown 65, Rhode Island 65. Jamarcus Lawrence to Fuchs, back to Lawrence. Lawrence, left side, Estevez. I check that. Farrell, he gets it to Green. Green with 5, with 4, takes it in, and he has it blocked by Cooley, who saves it in bounds, but the Rams get it. Now the Bears get it back. Here's Lilly. Dribbles up the right side. There's a 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lilly holds it near midcourt.
Both teams can waste a foul. Both teams have 5 team fouls.
Lilly with 10 on the shot clock starts to make his move. Goes by Farrell, puts it off the window. No good! And the rebound pulled down by Fuchs. Stolen away by Lilly. Gets it to Cooley. Back to Lilly. 6 seconds to go. 5, 4. Lilly's going to try to do something. Working on Thomas. He can't get the shot off. We're going to overtime. 40 minutes, not enough to decide this one here in Providence. The Bears had a couple of chances. Javonte Brown for Rhode Island. Famata Dabo for Brown. Ball up in the air, and the tap controlled by the Rams. Here's Sebastian Thomas. 15 points in regulation for Thomas, and a big 3 late in regulation. Now Green gets it to Thomas again. Thomas left alone. He's going to take a 3, and he's going to hit it from almost the same spot he hit the last one.
He shoots it at 36% from 3. He's 2 for 6 tonight now.
18 points for Sebastian Thomas. 3-point lead for Rhode Island. There's Jeremiah Jenkins. Gets it to Cooley on the right wing. Now Jenkins to Dabo. Lilly. Dribbles left off the Dabo ball screen. Takes it baseline. Scoop to the hoop, no good. And they call a shot clock violation, although the Rams did have possession of it anyway. So Rhode will get it back, up by 3. 54 seconds into overtime. Thomas will bring it up, guarded by Jeremiah Jenkins. Lawrence, alley-oop to Brown. Bears able to snuff it out.
That was Dabo smacking.
Cooley gets the feed from Lilly, pumps, goes up, and gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line. And David Green thought he got all ball.
Rhode Island foul number 23, David Green.
Look at Dabo. Boy, he played hard. Both teams, tremendous effort tonight, Scott. The intensity is terrific to see and great to call. This is
no doubt about it.
This is a good one.
For Green, that was only his first foul. It's the 6th on the Rams. Shooting foul, 2 shots for Aaron Cooley. First one off the back of the rim, no good. Cooley tonight is now 2 for 5. Check that, 3 for 6 from the line. Shooting it at 65% on the season from the stripe. One more free throw for Cooley to try to make it a 2-point game. He does. 16 for Aaron Cooley. Rhode Island by 2. Lawrence brings it into the forecourt, guarded closely by Lilly. Gives it up to Sebastian Thomas. Takes it into the paint, puts up the shot, and hits it.
His left hand, he didn't use his left hand. All right-handed with a little bit of spin on it to spin it back in the hoop. What a tremendous move by the senior. You kidding me?
He's got 20.
He's a player.
Lead. Cooley. And what do we got here? We got a foul called on Jamarcus Lawrence. He didn't like the call.
But I think that's going to put Lilly at the line for 1-1.
That's his 3rd, and that's the 7th on Rhode Island. 1-1 coming up for Kino Lilly Jr. Let's take a look at that last shot by Sebastian Thomas. He ended up getting Jenkins on his waist, and he held him there, and like you're right, all right hand.
It's almost like he put his left hand behind his back just to make one degree of difficulty. So that was a tough shot by Sebastian Thomas.
Kino Lilly Jr., an 81% free throw shooter at the line for the first time tonight, hits the front end of the 1-1. So he earns the bonus.
And Sebastian Thomas, Scott, as you know, local product who went to Bishop Hendricken High School.
13 for Kino Lilly Jr. One more free throw for the senior captain for the Bears. And he misses that one, and it's rebounded by Farrell. Bears down 3. They've missed a couple of free throws here in overtime. Shooting it at 65% as a team from the stripe. Thomas again to the hoop. Takes the crazy shot, no good. Rebound Jenkins. Gets it to Lilly cross court to Lewis down low, and he lays it up and in. Good transition bucket for Brown.
Jenkins gets it to Lilly. Lilly gets it inside, and Lilly now has 8 assists on the night. 8.
13 for Landon Lewis. It's a 1-point game with 2:33 to go. Green with the basketball. Dribbles to the baseline. In the paint. Fadeaway jumper over Lewis is short. Offensive rebound. Farrell goes up, gets fouled. Can't get it to drop. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. Again, offensive rebounds have been big for the Rams in this game in the first half and now here in overtime.
And the team's 6th.
That foul on Famata Dabo is his second, 6th on Brown. And Farrell at the free throw line, 52% on the season for the freshman from Baltimore. And the first free throw for Farrell is no good.
Boy, you got both fan bases here tonight really digging into this one big time.
No question.
This place is a madhouse. Great to see.
Farrell gets the ball for his second free throw to try to make it a 2-point Rhode Island lead. He does. 6 points to tie on Farrell. 71-69 Rhode Island.
We've called a lot of these games here, not through the years, and URI always brings unbelievable numbers in. Tonight it's even.
All right, we'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll finish that thought when we come back. The Rams by 2 in overtime.
Next year, a game 25-26 season.
Russ, I would like to see all 4 Rhode Island schools play each other every year.
Yeah, me too.
Bears basketball from the side. 25 on the shot clock, 2:14 left in overtime. They trail by 2 to Rhode Island. Jenkins gets it to Cooley on the right. Now Lewis up top. Hand it to Lilly. Lilly, dribble penetration, floater with the right hand. Hits it.
Wow. Knotted up. Kino down the lane, under control. Never runs anybody down. Lost that shot. High in the air. High arc.
15 for Kino Lilly Jr. We're tied at 71. Minute 45 left. Thomas dribbles off the Green ball screen. Finds Green for a 3. Blocked by Cooley. Errol gets it ahead to Aaron Cooley. But Thomas steals it away and knocks it out of bounds off of Cooley. It's going to be Rhode Island basketball. What a great play defensively by Sebastian Thomas.
I'll say that's the play of a veteran. Learn from everything you say. I try to learn.
So it'll be Rams ball. They don't add any time to the clock. A minute 36 remains on the clock. Bears will pressure full court. Lawrence gets the inbound and will find Sebastian Thomas. Thomas will bring it up, guarded by Jenkins. Now Green takes it into the paint and has his pass deflected out of bounds. Nobody saw it. They're going to give it to the Bears. Are they going to go to the monitor and look at this, or are they just?
I don't think
they're going to look. Yeah, they
probably should.
Yeah,
they do every other one.
They look.
I think there was 23 lead changes and 9 ties, but this has been a really good college basketball game here at the Pizzatola Center on the Brown University campus.
Kino Lilly Jr. brings it up into the front court for Brown. Dribbles right, finds Aaron Cooley. Cooley to Lewis up top. And now Lilly. Lilly, floater, no good. He was looking to draw contact. Not sure if he was looking for Lewis to come in and grab that in the air either. So now the Rams get it with under a minute to go. All tied up. Lawrence to Fuchs, back to Lawrence, thought about the 3, and has it stolen away. Quick hands by Lewis. Errol comes up with the ball. Now Lilly gets it to Jenkins. Both teams have 2 timeouts remaining, in case you're wondering.
Mike called one.
And Mike will use one of his 2 timeouts. Mike Martin with 18 on the shot clock, 28.6 on the game clock.
Bears have 6 personal fouls, so the next one puts Rhode at the line for a 1-on-1. Rhode has 7, so the next one puts Brown at the line for a 1-on-1 if that happens.
You can see Mike Martin thinking about what play am I going to draw up here, and now talking to his coaching staff.
You think there's any chance it's going to involve number 10?
Russ, you and I have covered this team and this head coach for his entire career, both as a player and as a coach, and we've seen him drop many great plays, haven't we?
He's a master.
Under the
master
basket, sideline inbounds. Yes. See what he comes up with here. He drew up the game winner to beat the Bryant Bulldogs last Friday.
That was a tremendously executed play too. The Brown players did what they were supposed to do, and Kino Lilly did what he was supposed to do.
Take another look at the steal by the Bears as Lewis got the hand on it and Errol came up with the basketball for the Bears. Great job there by Landon Lewis to force the loose ball. Errol gets credit for the steal, but it was Lewis that really created it. Boy, I tell you what, Brown Bryant, PC URI, and now Brown URI, 3 tremendous basketball games. And again, another reason why all 4 of our local teams should play one another every year, in my opinion. The fans in this state would love it.
That's a great point, Scott.
I don't care about, Ken Palm and all the other rankings and why you play this game and why you don't play that game. These 4 teams deserve to play one another.
How about the quality of college basketball in the state of Rhode Island?
It's great.
With the 4,
and this state loves college basketball.
It's amazing.
College football is not that popular in the Northeast, although I love the sport. But let me tell you something, college basketball in this state is very popular.
Very. I've seen that myself over the last 58 years.
All right, so the Bears will throw it in from the side. Aaron Cooley will throw it in, guarded by Tyon Farrell. 18 on the shot clock, 28.6 on the game clock. We're tied at 71 here in overtime. Jenkins comes to get it. Jenkins dribbles left, passes left to Landon Lewis. Now Dabo up top. Cooley to Jenkins. Now they get it to Lewis. 6-5. Lilly gets it. And he has it poked loose, and it goes out of bounds to the Bears with only 2 on the shot clock. So they got the ball to Lilly, but he just couldn't get it cleanly to turn and shoot. It got poked away, and now the Bears are only going to have 2 seconds with which to work. Who's going to throw it in bounds unblocked? It looks like it's going to be Malcolm Risby Jefferson throwing it in for the Bears. Bears looking for somewhere to go with it. They get it into Landon Lewis. He puts the shot up and doesn't catch any iron. Green comes up with it, and now the Rams can hold it for the final shot and win the game.
Yep, they're not calling timeout. We're going double overtime.
3 seconds to go. Thomas, long 3, straight away to win it. No good. Rebound, putback is no good by Tyon Farrell, and we are going to a second overtime.
Oh, my God.
I don't think one person on Bryant women's game earlier today at 4 o'clock, a game won.
That was tight also.
By the Brown Bears, that's right.
3-point win. So Jenkins has played 30 minutes tonight, Dabo 22.
Once again, it'll be Javonte Brown and Famata Dabo taping the opening tap of the second overtime, and this tap is also controlled by the Rams. Sebastian Thomas has it, and here we go.
Bears have only used 2 guys off the bench. Rhode Island has used 4.
So each team gets a timeout added in the second overtime. Rhode Island has 3 remaining. Brown has the 1. And there's a steal by the Bears. Jenkins comes up with it again. It's because of the quick hands of Landon Lewis.
Look at that pass.
Lilly down low to Lewis. Lewis working on Green, who hammered him. No call.
Oh, wow.
That is unbelievable.
That was a shot to the chest.
In fairness, the officials have let it go both ways, although they don't there on Dabo. He commits the foul on Tyon Farrell. It's the 3rd foul on Dabo and the 7th on the Bears, a shooting situation nonetheless, so Farrell will go to the line to shoot 2.
Rhode Island 13 for 17 from the free throw line this evening. The Bears 7 for 13 at 54%. Rhode Island 77%.
Farrell 1 for 2 from the line. Make it 1 for 3 as he comes up well short on the first one.
Number 4, Lindell Errol takes the place of number 45 for Maradavo. Number 2, Jaden Asback for Rhode Island. Replacing number 1, Sebastian Thomas.
So it looks like Kino Lilly Jr. has played the entire game.
Not surprising for the Ivy League leader in minutes played.
Yeah.
Farrell's second free throw is good. So again, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Farrell. He's got 7 points, and he gives the Rams a 1-point lead in our second overtime period. Here's Lilly with the basketball. Up top to Jeremiah Jenkins. Jenkins gets it to Lilly on the left. Lilly waits for Lewis to set the ball screen, uses it, dribbles down the right side of the lane, puts it high off the window and in for 2. How did he get that over the outstretched arm of Farrell?
And Farrell is 6'6", 208. I don't know how he did it, but he knows how to do it.
73-72, Brown by 1. Here's a 3 for Jamarcus Lawrence off the front of the rim, no good. You know, you get some tired legs now. Here's Lilly.
Fatigue's a factor, Scott, to your point. Who's in better condition?
Lilly with the basketball, dribbles it in front of his head coach, Mike Martin. Off the Lewis, ball screen up top, bounce pass to Lewis, who lays it up and in for 2.
Kino Lilly, assist number 9 on the evening. Lewis laid it in softly off the glass.
15 for Landon Lewis, and a timeout called by Rhode Island, one of Archie Miller's 3s. We'll take a timeout, too, a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in Providence, 75-72 Brown here in the second overtime. If you have a pulse, you're having a good time.
Either that or maybe your pulse is, your heart is fading. You got to get to the emergency room. This has been one exciting ball game.
Farrell throws it into Thomas near midcourt. There's Jaden House. Back to Thomas. Thomas dribbles off the foo screen, gets it to Green. Green trying to take it down low on Lewis. Takes it in the paint, stops, leans in, misses the shot. Rebound out of bounds off of the Rams. It's going to be Brown ball. Last touch by Fuchs.
Back for the Bears, number 4, Lindell Errol.
You know, Scott, you had mentioned this earlier, but these referees are letting both teams play.
You know,
there's
and
a lot
the
of
game
physical
didn't start that way. In the first half, they were blowing the whistle both ways.
Yeah.
And as the game has worn on, they've let more and more stuff go. And I don't have a problem with that in a close game.
As long as it's even.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Yep.
A physical battle, this is for sure.
Lilly. One dribble to his left. Three. Oh. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound controlled by Green. And the Rams with a chance to pull to within one or tie on this possession. 2.5 to play here in the second overtime. House. Left side Farrell. Now Green with it. Green guarded by Cooley. Back to Farrell. Farrell spins to his left, puts it up. Missed it. Rebound tipped. Who's going to get it? Fuchs comes out of the pack with it. Another offensive rebound for Rhode Island.
I think that's number 19 for the Rams.
19-9 on the offensive glass for the Rams. That's impressive. Thomas in the paint. Gets it to House. 5 in the shot clock. House takes the 3. No good. Out of bounds for the Bears. Lilly did a great job of challenging that one.
He was right there without fouling. It's not easy to do, as we know. And the Brown fans are yelling air ball. Wow.
That's what it was.
Well, the Brown fans usually are very fair.
Here's Aaron Cooley with the basketball. Up top to Lewis. Now they swing it right to Lindell Errol. Down low. They get it to Cooley, and he got fouled. Foul is going to be called on David Green, his second. It's the 8th on the Rams, so we're going to have a 1-and-1
Back to the Bears, number 45 for Maritapo.
for Aaron Cooley.
Number 4, Lindell Errol. Without a substitution. Attention, Marcus Lawrence returns, replacing number 22, Tyler Farrell. At the stripe for the Bears, shooting 1-1. Number 21, Aaron Cooley.
Aaron Cooley at the free throw line for the Bears. 4 of 7 from the stripe tonight. And he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. House comes in with a rebound.
Brown 7 for 14 at 50% now from the free throw line.
Rhode down by 3 with 90 seconds to play in our second overtime. Green takes it in, puts it up and in with the left hand for 2. David Green.
Strong move.
He's got 14.
Left side.
Bears by 1. Here's Lilly. Lilly waiting for Dabo to set the ball screen. Now gets it to Cooley. Back to Lilly. 12 on the shot clock. Lilly. 6 with 5. Nowhere to go. Step under. Scoop to the hoop. Doesn't go with the left hand. It goes out of bounds. And they're going to give it to Rhode Island. They're going to check the monitor. They're going to go to the monitor.
Kino Lilly went to his left hand that time.
Archie Miller just wanted an explanation for the 20 seconds, and Cal told him it hit the rim, which is why. Lewis gets the inbound and hands it off to Jenkins. Jenkins dribbles it near midcourt. Dribbles right off the ball screen set by Lewis. Shot clock down to 8 as Lilly gets it. 7-6. Now 5. Lilly. Strong move to the hoop. Kicks it in the corner to Cooley for 3.
Oh.
He drains it! What a shot by Cooley!
And what a pass by Lilly, who's got a double-double with 10 assists and 17 points.
And that's a new career.
His game more. Nana Usuwanani out for the year in all likelihood. Cooley stepped up. He's a maniac on the backboards as well. He's only got 3 tonight, but he's got a heck of a year.
House will throw it in the backcourt, looking for Thomas. Tipped out of bounds, and it's tipped off of Sebastian Thomas. Bears are going to get it. Kino Lilly with some great defense there. Let's take another look at it. House tried to get it in.
That is not rowdy. That's just boys and girls having fun at Brown University. Yes. Okay? So don't worry about your son, the son being a junior at Brown. That's what they do. It's okay. It's okay, Dad.
Jeremiah Jenkins will throw it in from the baseline. And he tries to get it into Lilly. Tipped by Thomas. And Thomas gets it. And he's fouled by Lilly. Boy. Huge play by Sebastian Thomas. It's the first foul on Lilly. It's the 8th team foul on Brown. It's going to be 1-1 for Sebastian Thomas. 32.7 seconds to go. Thomas 0 for 1 from the line tonight. 1 for 2 after that make. He now has 21. One more free throw for Sebastian Thomas. Try to make it a 2-point game. And he does. Lawrence checks in, replacing House in the Rams lineup. They will pressure the Bears full court with 32.7 seconds to go.
Scott, as you pointed out, Brown does not have any timeouts. Rhode Island has 1 left.
Cooley looking to get it in, having trouble, finds Lilly. Lilly gets fouled.
Well, that's good news.
So Rhode's really going to try to elongate this game, it would appear. Jamarcus Lawrence picks up his 4th foul. It's the 9th, so it's still a 1-1 situation as Kino Lilly Jr. goes to the free throw line. Famata Dabo comes in for the Bears for rebounding and defensive purposes.
Kino 81% on the year, 82% last year.
Lilly 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. And the front end of the 1-1 on the way, and it is good. Lilly now with 18. This next one's a big one. It can make it a 2-possession game once again. And he's got them both. 4-point Brown lead, 80-76. They will again pressure full court. Rhode Island gets it into Sebastian Thomas. Thomas guarded by Jenkins, gives it up on the left side. Lawrence takes it right to the hoop. Tipped in by Fuchs.
What a great play by Fuchs.
Big play by Fuchs. Johnny on the spot.
What a play.
The Bears had the block, but Fuchs was there.
The ball. He could do it.
I wouldn't bet against him. Lilly will throw it in. And he might pass it, like I said, out of bounds and then jump in. Lilly runs the baseline, passes it to Cooley. Cooley runs the baseline, gets it into Lilly. Lilly in the front court, just going to dribble with the basketball and wait till they foul him. Thomas commits the foul. That's only his first, but it's the 10th on Rhode Island, so this will be 2 free throws for Kino Lilly Jr.
Scott, you made that call. You said Kino was going to pass it back in, but you didn't say he was going to get the ball back at half court and then get fouled. You probably wanted. You or I would have been listening, and they would have passed it over to Archie, and he would have told his guys. So you kept that a secret from me and everybody else. Good job.
Kino Lilly Jr. back to the free throw line for 2, with the Bears up 2 and 19.7 seconds to go here in double overtime. And he hits the first one. Lilly now with 20 points, right on his season average. One more free throw for Kino Lilly Jr., and that one's good. Another 4-point lead for the Bears with 19 seconds to go. Quickly, here's Lawrence. Long 3 for Lawrence. No good. Rebound. Fuchs. Shot blocked by Dabo. Cooley gets it out to Lilly, and Lilly's going to hold it. He's going to wait till they come and foul him again, and they might not.
They're not going to get him.
They get him with 4.9 seconds to go, and the Bears look like they are going to send Rhode Island to their first loss of the season and extend their win streak over the Rams to 4 in a row.
And their own win streak to 6. Wow. All right, good. Mike Martin told the rest of the team, just get down the other end, get out of the way.
4.9 seconds remaining. Lilly at the free throw line to shoot 2, and the first one on the way is good. 83-78, Brown by 5. And the Rhode fans are heading to the exits.
Yes, they are.
Lilly hits them both. Bears by 6. 4.9 seconds to go. Get it into Lawrence. Lawrence puts up the runner, hits it with 1/10 of a second to go. (84-80). Bears get it into Lilly, and that will do it. The Brown Bears have defeated the Rhode Rams. 84-80 is your final. The Rams fall from the ranks of the unbeaten.